You know, you can get through snow as long as it's not super deep. Ice is a completely different story. Obviously, very slick going and stopping. And so certainly, yeah, the best advice is to stay in if you can. We continue the ice storm warning for these counties you see in the darker shades of purple. The lighter shade of purple, that is where we have the winter weather advisories. The ice storm warning itself, that will expire at 7 o'clock. And then these winter weather advisories will kick in for the remainder of the day. Although most of the precipitation is going to be coming to an end pretty quickly here throughout the course of the morning. Anytime we're talking about freezing rain, obviously temperatures very, very critical. 35 right now in Bloomington, so well above freezing. So that is certainly good news for those of you down in Monroe County. But as you work your way northward, we're below freezing in both Indianapolis as well as Lafayette. And then as you get towards the Muncie area, 33, you're above freezing. But again, as long as we're hovering right around freezing, I would still be concerned, even though Muncie, you're only at 33 degrees right now. Still certainly slick spots likely on the roadways up there in Delaware County. You can see as far as the precipitation goes as of right now, it's pretty scattered in nature. Some light snow reported here on TrueView radar from Muncie up towards Portland, but we're likely seeing this toggle back and forth between some freezing rain, just plain old rain from Spencer over towards Bloomington right now with that temperature right around 35 degrees. So as we go throughout the course of the morning, you notice all this precipitation streaming off towards the northeast. You look back off to the west, and there's still some scattered rain down towards portions of Effingham, Illinois. There's a good batch of rain moving through Paducah right now, and this too will start to lift towards central Indiana. So we'll continue to have to keep an eye on both the temperatures here and also the precipitation as it moves through, as we will continue to deal with this freezing rain. Eventually the storm system, though, does start to slide off towards the east coast, and that's when we'll quickly see the precipitation come to an end by about the noon hour. I think we're just talking about mostly cloudy skies, and then as we head into the overnight hours, skies will start to clear with the exception of just a few snow showers that may drift in off of Lake Michigan. But once the precipitation ends, we are not completely out of the woods as of yet, because what's going to happen is we will see the temperatures really start to tumble, and everything that's out there, whether it's puddles on the sidewalk, on the roads, or just moisture on the roadways, Ashley, that will start to refreeze once again. And so our issues are not just only here this morning, but really throughout the entire day.
Yeah, you know, we'll have issues throughout the day because of the melting, because not only do you have the freezing rain that's falling in many areas, but you have the rain that made the roadways a little slushy as well. So yes, definitely slick for you this morning. By tomorrow morning, it's going to be much colder, so you're going to deal with slick spots again as these temperatures are very chilly and of course below the freezing range. All right, let's get to it. Temperatures in the forecast for you this week. We're going to dry out. We're going to see a cold blast of air that will move in once again, and then yes, you see it right, a warming trend in the forecast. That warming trend will carry us into the weekend. We'll continue to see temperatures that will warm, but first they will cool. Tomorrow morning, your morning commute, let's get to it. Temperatures falling to around 9 to 10 degrees. So a colder morning for you tomorrow morning than this morning. So temperatures will fall about 20 to 30 degrees throughout the area. Let's get to TrueCast because I want to show you how we dry out. We start out tomorrow morning with a few clouds, but high pressure does its job. We clear things out. We dry things out. But of course, we're much cooler because of this. So throughout the day tomorrow, we'll bring you plenty of sunshine in the forecast for you. And here's how we plan out your Tuesday. Temperatures will drop to around 10 degrees tomorrow morning. Temperatures at 14 by the noon hour, a high of only 17. I know it's sunny, but it's cold. It's much colder for you tomorrow in the afternoon hours, feeling more like we did on Saturday this week. All right, so I want to prepare you for this. I want you to plan and prepare ahead, and want to definitely keep you aware of what's happening here. Wednesday and Thursday morning, they're getting cold for us. Not as cold as some of the air we saw last week, but Wednesday at 3 degrees to start your morning, and we start your Thursday morning at 6 degrees. So the coldest air of the week, we'll see that on Wednesday and Thursday morning. They get cold, but as you head into the weekend, we really start to warm things up. Your Friday forecast at 35 degrees. That's around the seasonal average where we should be at this point. By Saturday, we mix in sun and clouds at 38 degrees. And if you thought we said goodbye to the 40s forever, we have not. We will say hello to the 40s once again and reacquaint ourselves with temperatures at around 40 degrees on Sunday. You notice this forecast remains dry. Precipitation, we have that in the forecast today, but it is our last day of precipitation as we dry out for the rest of the week. So after a messy about 7 to 10 days for us that we've experienced, we're going to hit a dry zone here. We're going to remain dry throughout most of the week. Temperatures warming up to 40 by Sunday, so a good looking forecast for you and something to look forward to. But this morning, you want to drive carefully if you have to travel out. And if you do not have to travel out and you're on a 2-hour delay, you definitely want to give it a little extra time so we can try to get, of course, some of these roadways cleaned up from the slick, slushy conditions we've been dealing with throughout the night. Temperatures today continue to fall, and winds will be rather light to moderate throughout the afternoon. Drive safe.